There are two types of women in the luxury world, the Birkin girl and the Kelly girl. Not better, not richer, not more stylish, just completely different energies. And honestly, once you notice it, you can never unsee it again because the bag is never just a bag. It's identity, it's psychology, it's how someone wants to move through the world. Some women carry a Birkin like armor. Some women carry a Kelly like a signature. One says, I don't chase. The other says, I don't need to announce myself. Today we are breaking down the personality, mindset, lifestyle, psychology, and even more emotional energy behind Birkin girls versus Kelly girls. And by the end of this video, you'll probably know exactly which one you are. If you love luxury psychology, fashion analysis, and the deeper meaning behind iconic pieces, subscribe because we are about to get into it. The key difference between a Birkin girl and a Kelly girl is actually very simple. The Birkin girl wants freedom. The Kelly girl wants control. That's the entire psychology. Everything else comes from that. The Birkin was designed for movement. It feels effortless, relaxed, unstructured. You throw your life into it and go. The Kelly feels intentional, sharp, composed. Every detail feels considered. Even the way the bags open tells you everything. The Birkin feels casual. The Kelly feels ceremonial. One says, I'm busy living. The other says, I'm fully aware of how I'm perceived. And neither is wrong. They're just different versions of power. Let's talk about the Birkin girl first. The Birkin girl is magnetic without trying to be. She's usually the woman people describe as cool instead of perfect. She has presence, not polish. She walks into a room and somehow looks expensive, even when she's wearing the simplest outfit imaginable. Oversized coat, messy hair, minimal makeup, coffee in one hand, phone in the other, and somehow she still looks richer than everyone else. That's Birkin energy. The Birkin girl doesn't obsess over looking perfect. In fact, perfection feels too controlled for her. She likes movement, spontaneity, freedom. She's the kind of person who books flights last minute, changes plans randomly, disappears for 2 days and comes back glowing. She doesn't need structure to function. She trusts herself enough to improvise. That confidence is what makes Birkin energy so intimidating because it feels natural, not rehearsed. And honestly, the Birkin girl usually doesn't care what people think, not in a fake I don't care way. In a genuine way, she's not dressing for approval. She's dressing for herself. That's why Birkin girls often look relaxed around luxury. They don't handle luxury nervously. You'll notice this immediately. A Birkin girl throws her bag on a chair, puts it on the floor, carries it casually because the bag doesn't own her. She owns the bag. That energy changes everything. Psychologically, the Birkin girl is usually driven by independence. She hates feeling trapped, controlled, micromanaged. She values freedom more than perfection. She would rather be interesting than flawless. That's why Birkin girls often have strong personalities. They are opinionated, direct, emotionally self-contained, and yes, sometimes slightly intimidating. Not because they are trying to scare people, but because self-assured women naturally intimidate people who need validation. The Birkin girl usually doesn't over-explain herself. She doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't perform softness for comfort. She expects respect naturally. And honestly, that energy makes people obsessed with her. Because confidence without desperation is rare. Birkin girls love effortless luxury, cashmere, oversized blazers, flat sandals, natural tones, expensive pieces. Nothing looks overdone. Even when the outfit looks thousands, it still looks relaxed. That's the point. The Birkin girls never want to look like she tried too hard. Trying too hard feels insecure to her. She wants luxury to look accidental, natural, like she just woke up expensive. And another thing, Birkin girls usually care more about lifestyle than aesthetics. They want luxury that works with their life. They travel, move around, carry everything, live fast. That's why the Birkin became such a status symbol in the first place. It represented effortless access, not delicate perfection. Now, let's be honest, every energy has a shadow side. The Birkin girl can sometimes become emotionally unavailable, too independent, too detached. Sometimes she's so focused on freedom that she struggles with vulnerability. She lacks control emotionally even if her lifestyle looks chaotic. And sometimes people misunderstand her confidence as arrogance. But usually she's just comfortable with herself. And people aren't used to women who don't constantly seek reassurance. Now let's talk about the Kelly girl. The Kelly girl is completely different. Where the Birkin girl feels effortless, the Kelly girl feels intentional. The Kelly girl notices everything, every detail, every tone, every impression. She's observant, disciplined, precise. She doesn't move impulsively, she moves strategically. Even her style feels organized. Tailored coats, stretched silhouettes, elegant jewelry, perfect proportions. The Kelly girl believes elegance is built through refinement, not randomness. And honestly, Kelly girls usually have incredibly strong self-control. They think before they speak, before they spend, before they react. They don't romanticize chaos, they romanticize stability. The Kelly girl values composure. She likes feeling prepared, organized, in control of herself. She doesn't like emotional messiness. She likes clarity. The Kelly girl is often the woman everyone trusts. She is reliable, graceful, measured. She handles pressure quietly. And unlike the Birkin girl who naturally commands attention, the Kelly girl attracts attention through mystery. People become curious about her. She never reveals everything at once. That restraint becomes sedative. The Kelly girl also tends to be very intentional with luxury purchases. She researches, studies, compares, waits. The bag is not just emotional, it's symbolic. She wants pieces that represent timelessness and permanence. That's why so many Kelly girls love classic elegance. They don't care about trends nearly as much as legacy. Kelly girls love refinement, silk blouses, tailored trousers, classic heels, elegant watches, stretched coats. Everything feels polished. Even their casual looks still feel intentional. Hair done, jewelry balanced, outfit coordinated. The Kelly girl sees fashion almost like architecture. Every detail matters. And unlike the Birkin girl who wants luxury to feel effortless, the Kelly girl enjoys the art of elegance itself. She appreciates discipline, routine, maintenance, presentation. There's something very old world about Kelly energy. Very graceful, very composed, like she belongs in a quiet luxury campaign, walking through Paris at sunrise. But of course, Kelly energy has a shadow side too. Sometimes the Kelly girl becomes too controlled, too guarded, too afraid of vulnerability or unpredictability. She can struggle to relax emotionally because she's always trying to maintain composure. And sometimes she overthinks everything. The Kelly girl wants certainty, but life doesn't always provide certainty. That's why Kelly girls often secretly admire Birkin girls, because Birkin energy represents freedom. Meanwhile, Birkin girls secretly admire Kelly girls because Kelly energy represents discipline. And honestly, most women are somewhere in between. This is where luxury becomes fascinating because people aren't buying the bags. They are buying the identity attached to the bags. The Birkin represents effortless power. The Kelly represents controlled elegance. And subconsciously, people choose the energy they either already embody or wish to become. That's why luxury is emotional. It's aspirational psychology. Fashion houses understand this deeply. They're not selling leather. They are selling transformation. So now, the real question, which one are you? Are you the Birkin girl, the woman who values freedom, spontaneity, confidence, movement, and effortless power? Or are you the Kelly girl, the woman who values elegance, composure, intentionality, structure, and quiet control? And honestly, you can absolutely be both. You might have Birkin energy in your career and Kelly energy in your relationships. Or Kelly energy publicly and Birkin energy privately. That's the beauty of it. These bags became iconic because they reflect real female archetypes. That's why people feel emotionally attached to them. They see themselves in them. So tell me in the comments right now, are you a Birkin girl or a Kelly girl? And more importantly, which energy do you secretly admire most? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more luxury psychology, fashion deep dives, and iconic bag analysis. And remember, luxury is never just about what you carry. It's about what your choices say before you even speak.